Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating Through Chaos, and today we're going to make a couple of ornaments using some fabric and scrap wood that I had. So I had these two pieces of scrap wood. The large one is 5 inches by 3.5, and the small one is 4 inches by 3.5 inches. I had a couple of Christmas stamps. I don't know exactly where I got them, but I believe one of them was from Hobby Lobby, and another one may have been through a thrift store or something. Some snowflake fabric, and some Christmas tree fabric, and some unbleached muslin. You'll need a black stamp pad, some twine, some brown wax, and some Mod Podge. The first thing I did was take both of my blocks of wood and use the brown wax and stained each block of wood on all sides, including the front and the back. I have a thing about leaving the back of things just the way they are. I like having a whole finished product. So I did both of those like that. Then I had cut the fabric before I did the video because it would just take too long on the video. And I cut them to fit the inside of my squares of wood, leaving about 1/4 of an inch around. And then I did the same thing with the muslin on top of the fabric, leaving about 1/4 of an inch around on the fabric. So you could see the fabric and you could see the block of wood behind each of them. Then I just took my Mod Podge and Mod Podged the back of my fabric and centered it into the piece of my scrap wood. And I did the same thing for the small piece of wood, except for this time I just put it on the wood directly. I wanted to see what method worked better, and putting it on the wood directly worked much better than trying to do it on a piece of paper. You guys are probably all thinking that while I was doing it. Next, I took the muslin squares and put those in the center of my pieces of fabric. And I don't have the exact measurements for the fabric. You'll just have to match your fabric to your wood. And next I took the stamp and I stamped it onto the ink pad and then stamped right in the center of the muslin. So this one I chose Merry Christmas, which is why I used the trees fabric. And the next one I used the snowflake, which is why I had the snowflake fabric. And these are super cute, and you can leave them just as is and use them as a shelf sitter, or you can add a hanger and use them to hang in your tree. So I just tied a knot at each end of the twine and staple gunned it onto the back. I hope you guys enjoyed this easy project. It was super cute and super fun to make. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to sprinkle.